The finger literally went like that deep. This inside his skull, his cranium. Guy was getting treated like a bowling ball, one finger bowling ball. 2 times the charm, as they always say in the world of making online videos. Because I filmed all this already, and I realized I did everything in slow motion action detail, which doesn't really work when I'm trying to talk to you all, because the video doesn't sync with the audio. Anyways, welcome to your weekly MMA wrap-up. I'm your buddy Bear, and we're going to be talking about a few very interesting stories, starting with the eye poke that was felt around the world. UFC 321, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. And I'm going to have a bone to pick with some of you UFC fans in a moment. There they were, first round. 2, 3, 4, one of those minutes in, Cyril Gane planted his hand firmly on Aspinall with his fingers sliding ever so closely to his eyes. It was a foreboding message for what was to come moments later, when he did it yet again in the eyes, both fingers, except this time one of them scraped the eyeball of the right side, while the other finger, I think it was this one, went inside and tickled Tom Aspinall's brain.
Hi there, let me tickle your brain.
Tom Aspinall's lower cortex was getting a wonderful massage from the upper half of one of Cyril Gane's digits. And let me tell you something, UFC fans who were booing Aspinall after this happened.
Okay, Boomer.
If you have to fight for a living where half your income, right down the middle, is gone if you lose, and when you're a champion, you lose a shiny belt that says you make a lot more than everybody else. You lose that too if you lose this one, and now you have half your vision. You have half your vision, maybe, right? He said half, but let's be honest. He scratched one eye, the other eye had a finger just diddling it for a little bit. I think it's going to be more than 50% loss of vision. Would you really stake everything on the other maybe 50% to work out for you? What would you do? What's your game plan?
How? 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 I don't know.
Oh, I would run and take him down. No, you won't. So, don't say that.
Why you always lying?
He should have stuck it out. Chael Sonnen said it. Anthony Lionheart said it. He's the champ. He should have fought on. They're not in the cage. They didn't feel half a finger go into their brain and feel itself around in there for a good moment. I don't think they have the room to talk about it. Granted, that's just my opinion. I'm only another cage fighter who has been eye poked, been groin shotted, and has eye poked. In a kickboxing match, obviously not. In an MMA match,
No.
was it jiu-jitsu? Maybe, but there's no evidence, so we can't prove it. All I'm trying to say here is that in the world of fighting, where literally your success may determine how much food you can put on the table for the next however many months, you don't screw around with things that could take away a large portion of your paycheck. And more importantly, Tom has fought everyone they threw at him. He defended an interim belt, a paper tiger, useless thing they used to give to people who weren't champion yet because the champ is too busy, I don't know, around running into pregnant ladies or whatever. And he defended that. He won it and defended it.
Okay, so the interim champion means he should be fighting the champion right off the bat.
Give the man some slack. He's earned it. Especially for all of you who are really rooting for him and are now turning your backs on him because he made this decision. Let me stick my finger halfway down into your eye hole and tell me how much you want to fight after that. I apologize, that was a little bit aggressive, but I'm just trying to make a point. Also gotta mention that Tom was really mad at everybody for booing his fight, rightfully so by the way. And then after everyone in the crowd saw the replay, they immediately went, oh, maybe we shouldn't have been booing him. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Has the guy ever lied to you before or done anything to not earn your trust? Come on. I'm really mad about that because it would hurt. Like, I'd be mad if I took a devastating eye poke and then everyone started booing me. Come on. So I'm projecting a little bit, but it's every fighter's nightmare. Except pooping themselves in the cage. That one's probably worse. But of course, that was our big fight news. Now on to our other fight news. We had another notable mention from that fight night. And yes, I get it. It's UFC 321, not UFC Fight Night. But they're all fight nights. People are fighting. It's nighttime. At least that one was. Come on, give me a break. Rising star Quinlan Salkilde, because I would have said his name wrong if I wasn't looking at my script. Don't judge me. Except in the comments. Push that algorithm, baby. Landed an absolutely devastating right side to left side head kick on Nasrat Hakparas. That wasn't a joke. I just suck at reading off names. And basically flatlined him as far as everyone else is concerned.
Because he was overweight, but they own a bakery.
Now, I didn't get to see the setup, what led to this. Maybe he was throwing a lot of low feints to the legs, and then he went up high suddenly, or maybe he just threw it out there for shits and giggles, hoping it would stick, and it did. Who knows? Except those who watched it that are not me, they know. I didn't watch it all the way, my bad.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, it has put his name on the UFC MMA map for all of the next few months, unless he takes a career-ending fight, or someone stops his train of hype, as the children of today would say.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
And now to wrap things up from the depths of the internet, we have a subway altercation that ends in someone taking a really uncomfortable nap. And if I showed you every moment of it, YouTube would immediately demonetize this video and give me a strike. Which essentially means they're gonna pat on my bottom and tell me I was a naughty boy. So instead, here's the overview. Older man gets too close to younger man on subway. Potentially attempting to intimidatize. I wanted to say it funny and I don't know why it came out that way. Intimidate. Wow, that was... okay. Intimidate, so different from intimidatize. Intimidate that young man, and he just ate a really good right hook. Like it was very clean, no defense at all. Was totally unprepared for it. The guy might as well have enunciate bear. The guy might as well have, thank you, had his eyes closed when facing off with that young lad. Because that's really what I can guess from looking at his backside. And actually, after rewatching it, I can see it was more than one really good right hook. It was like a good right, and then a good left, and then a right that misses, but would have been really good if it landed too. Crazy how if you just give people some personal space and not involve yourself in dumb altercations in public, how you won't end up on the internet taking a steel nap on a moving cylinder. I don't know how to say subway funny, oh well. And hey everyone, it's me from potentially a different time in which the current video you're watching was filmed, to say thank you for viewing all the way through. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribing of course, because every bit of that helps the non-profit Free MMA, where we make martial arts accessible for literally everyone in the world. Or at least that's the goal, and with your help, we will achieve it. So thank you all very much for your support. Thank you all for hitting that button that makes YouTube push smaller creators' videos. I don't remember if it's called the hype button. Thank you for pressing the hype button, giving me your hypes, giving the children your hypes. Do it for the kids. Love you. And remember to eat well, sleep well, train hard. We'll see you in the next one. Good day. 2 times the charm, as they always say in the world of videography. I'm not a videographer. Both fingers. Except this time, that's 3 fingers. Except this time, one of them. I don't need this hand. It's going to be more than 50%. I think it's going to be a little more than 50%. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I apologize, Ella. But regardless, it has absolutely put his name on the map. Don't take a kick from that guy. But regardless, it is absolute. If I could learn to speak properly. But regardless, it is absolutely put. I looked over there because I saw someone walking. I need to look at the camera. Hey, you beautiful people. God damn it. Man gets too close to younger looking man on bus. Maybe. It's a subway. A subway bus. I don't know. You guys tell me if that counts in the comments.